Hello everyone, welcome to Mynor Delicacies. Today we're cooking beef stew with rice. For our beef stew we're going to have some beef cubes, some carrot cut into cubes also, chopped onions, some tomato paste, salt for seasoning. We have some dhania stalks, then dhania leaves for garnish, our oil, tomatoes into cubes, then our celery, and also our ginger and garlic. So for our beef stew, we're going to first of all start with sealing the pores in our beef. So we're going to put the beef in a very hot pan. So we're going to heat up our pan. We're going to wait for our pan to get hot. Then we're going to put our beef cut into cubes. We seal the pores for the beef. After that, we're going to put the beef sealed into cubes aside. Then we add some oil into a hot pan. Then some ginger and garlic. And then some chopped onions. After that, we saute it. So our pan is hot. So we grease the pan with some little bit of some oil. Then we put our beef. So this process is started by sealing the pores in the beef to retain the juices inside the beef. So while our beef is sealing, we're going now, after that we're going to set it aside. We use the same pan to cook our beef stew. For our beef stew, we're going to use also some oil, some chopped onions, some ginger and garlic, some chopped carrots, tomatoes also, celery, and dhania stalks. While our meat continues to seal, so we're going to boil our rice. So I had some already washed rice. We're going to put this aside. Put it in a pot. Or a sufuria. Because washed rice is sticky, we're going to use some water to drain the excess rice that was stuck on the bowl. And now we have our rice. So we're going to season our rice with some salt. You should also taste the seasoning on it. We add some little bit of salt. Stir. Then you stir it also to prevent it from burning. Taste our rice. Now okay. Some oil. Then we put it on fire. So our meat is already now sealed. We put it aside. Then put our rice. So our already sealed meat, we're going to put it in a plate. So we take our plate, then we put our meat, and then set it aside. I will take our same pan, then we switch on our heat, then add in some oil, then some onions, and then our chopped garlic and ginger. Stir. While we saute our onions, we're going then to add tomato paste until the raw taste of the tomato paste to get out. So we add our tomato paste. Then we add in our meat. Stir meat. So at this point we are going to add our vegetables. We are going to first of all start with the tomatoes. So while we're adding our tomatoes, I want to add our tomatoes and then I let them cook a little bit so that they can become well cooked. So we add our tomatoes. And then cover. So we're covering for the tomatoes to cook, to become well done. So while our beef stew is continuing, we check up on our rice. We reduce the heat of our rice. We stir a little. Then we reduce on the heat. While beef stew is cooking, we're going to clear our table. We leave the necessary ingredients we require. So we're going to clear so that we can get space while our food is cooking for us to plate. So we should check up on our meat also. Keep stirring it. You should also use your wooden spoon to mash the tomatoes easily, slowly, for them to remove also the juices. You stir. And then you cover. So you keep on checking also your rice. It's now well done. We're going to switch off and then put it aside. And then we check on our meat. So now tomatoes are well cooked. Now we're going to add in our vegetables. So we're going to add in our carrots. And then our celery. And then we stir. And then our dhania cubes. We stir. We cover and then we let our vegetables to cook a little bit for them to become al dente. So now our meat is ready. We're going to taste the seasoning. So we take a spoon. It doesn't have salt, so we take our salt. Put it aside. We stir. And then we taste again. Now the salt is enough. So now we're going to plate. We're going to switch off. Then take our rice. Take our spoon for the rice. Put the rice aside. Then you take our meat. Put it aside. And then we sprinkle our chopped dhania leaves on top of the meat. So we clear everything. These ones I'm going to wash after. For tonight, we've cooked some amazing beef stew with some rice. You can try it as well at home. Send us a feedback at Mynor Delicacies and show us how it is. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mynor Delicacies, and stay tuned for our next so amazing meal. Wacha nimeata tena ya pili.